I present to you the Cultist of Tzeentch, the source of one of the best synergies in Total War Warhammer. And why is that? Well, that is because the Cultist of Tzeentch has access to a very impressive lore, and that is the lore of fire. Paired that with the Tzeentch roster, where all of its range does fire damage, it is going to just make those units perform all the better. So a Kindle Flame gives that plus 20% to weakness to fire damage, and that is in a map-wide effect for 15 seconds when casting. And just so happens they also have access to Fireball, which is an exceptionally cheap and effective spell, able to get some extra DPS, but also you're able to spam that lore passive a lot more often, giving that buff to all of your ranged attacks. And on top of all of that, he also does have the Wand of Whimsy, which is another map-wide ability, which gives plus 12% to that base weapon damage and plus 12 to melee attack. So you're just going to be getting two very good map-wide effects with Kindle Flame and Wand of Whimsy. And pairing that with the Tzeentch just faction in general, they're just going to have so much access to Winds of Magic. You're really not going to be too strapped for cast. You have that Chromatic Tome, you have the Arcane Surge, Greater Arcane Conduit across many of its units, so you're going to be seeing plenty of options to synergize. The Herald of Tzeentch also does have that blue fire, which imbues that Warp Flame, which gives another 11% weakness to fire damage. So we're going to be having these blue horrors are going to be having that fire damage in melee and at range. Then we have the pink horrors, of course, with the exalted pink horrors also all having that same benefit with that fire attack in ranged and in melee. We also do have some more of the heavy hitters, the Flamers of Tzeentch, who they themselves have that Warp Flame giving that plus 11% weakness to fire damage. So that's going to just, again, pair very well with this ability. Burning Chariot of Tzeentch is also in that same boat. So Tzeentch just has so many just utility for that Kindle Flame, and that is just why the Cultist of Tzeentch has such a amazing synergy on an already dominating roster in Tzeentch. And that is where we are going to wrap things up, though. Just a short, quick little rundown on one of the hidden gems in an already dominating roster, and that is, of course, the Cultist of Tzeentch.